Yeah, the bells are ringing there behind me, lovely bells. Um, and I'm on here now just to say to people that are feeling a bit weird in the brain. Um, especially if you're hormonally imbalanced or if you're taking hormones, it's actually quite normal to be feeling a bit weird. People say with taking testosterone that they can feel very aggressive or very tired. And with tiredness comes aggressiveness, believe it or not, I think, because you're so narky, so easily, sparked. And now I've gone through being sparky, being very, you know, aggressive and angry. I'm actually really not angry these days. These last few years, obviously when I'm with family, a bit more anger comes up. I think that's realised now that it's more natural now, to be like that with people who are so close to you. Um, I always thought that I was a reason why my family was completely, messed up in my eyes. But of course, my family isn't messed up really. And yeah, so I just think taking hormones is a big issue, and not taking hormones is a big issue too, depending on how your way is. I didn't take testosterone to try and look any more male. I was very happy with. No, actually, I wasn't very happy with my body look because I was really quite always been mistaken for a girl or girly in my acting, my behaviour, um, crossing my legs and so forth, um, and I couldn't take my top off, scared to show off the scars that I had from my mastectomy, or before my mastectomy. Before my mastectomy, it was. Sorry, my phone is going off here. Come on, man, go away. Huh? Okay. Right. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're talking about testosterone, essentially hormones. Could be estrogen either. Could be other things that I don't know about. Um, but I am off it for the last 2 months. The testosterone. I decided to try myself naturally, and I have been pretty good. It's just that I'm not don't have a lot of motivation. Um, but I don't think I have a lot of motivation in general anyway, regardless of whether testosterone or not. Um, I do need more um, uh, support than I uh, than I get, and that could even be financial. But obviously, there is that idea of emotional support from those that I know here on the internet. I don't think there is enough real. Um, as human beings, we generally like to look after ourselves. I'm not totally like that. I am into myself, yes, but not to the extent that a lot of people would think I am, because they say to me that I look Italian or something like that, or and I or that I look good or whatever. Now I can't imagine that with the state of myself at the moment, um, but again, what we imagine in our own brains is not exactly what other people see or think or feel about us. And that I find is one hormonal little situation. It's kind of easy to spot a woman that's let's say got her period. Okay, it's not so easy to spot a man. Now, where's my camera here? A man, uh, you know, uh, who's got his period. Now, people can laugh their holes off if you want there, no problem. But I consider when I get my injection every 4 weeks that it's my period. It's basically the same. I'm becoming more tired and more narky coming up to the month. Um, and by the way, women, I'm not saying you're all narky when you've got your period. Okay, thank you. So yeah, I basically feel that I have my period at the end of the month. with my testosterone injection. I do feel that I need the testosterone in order for my brain to function better. It's nothing to do with physical thing except maybe osteoporosis, because I do have osteopenia, which is the milder form of osteoporosis as far as my medical brain understands it. I have that in my neck. And also, yeah, look at my teeth. My middle teeth there. There's a gap. There's a gap. There's a gap there, and there was a gap there when I was younger, and then I had braces, and for a few years, and then they got taken out, but there was still a metal piece at the back. Yeah. Back there, and that came out naturally. When, like 2 years ago or something like that, in the summer, I was like messing with my teeth, and then it came out. So now there's a bit of a gap again. So I don't know if I really like that. But you see, that's the thing about our bodies. I mean, we have to love the way our bodies are. I used to hate my feet. I thought my feet were disgusting. Now, over the years, as I see more and more feet, you see, I think if we were actually to become naked, and people were to really see naked bodies, then we wouldn't be able to compare our bodies to all the other people, because they're so different, you know. And you only see that when you're naked. When do we see people naked in the Western civilized world? I think a bit too civilized if you don't know what other people's bodies look like now, unless they're in pornos. Massive this and massive that, and it has to all be massive. Or if it's too massive, then it has to be smaller. I mean, what the hell are we talking about it? And why are we trying to squeeze people into a certain shape? I mean, we're not spots on the planet face, you know. We're not spots on the planet face. So I'd like all of us now to really, right now, anybody who's watching this, feel good about your body. Feel good about yourself. Know who you are, and try and be a better yourself. That's all. Okay. Ciao. Can't concentrate when I look in the camera. Bye.